has been making some pretty big changes to the platform on both desktop and mobile. And while most of us, including myself, complain whenever platforms change anything, this one's actually pretty powerful. So today I'm walking you through the new YouTube Studio updates on both desktop and the mobile app. This way you know how to read your analytics and you can make better data-driven decisions that will lead to more YouTube subscribers and views this year. All right, first things first, when you go onto youtube.com and you log into your YouTube Studio, you're gonna notice one of the biggest changes under analytics is that there is no longer a reach or an engagement tab. The information that was found in your reach tab and your engagement tab has now been combined into the new content tab. And yes, the mobile app is exactly the same. So if you open up your Creator mobile app, you go to analytics, you're gonna notice now there is a content tab and the reach and engagement tab are no longer existent. Something I did find interesting is if you go to your content and you select an individual video and you click on that video's analytics, you will notice the reach and engagement tab are still there. I believe this is because in your overall channel analytics, they combined it to content because they've now split it up by content type, which we'll get to in just a second. All right, so going back to your channel analytics in the content tab, the first thing you're gonna notice is the regular graph that we usually see. Now, one thing you will see is that there is a big decrease in what it looked like last month as far as your impressions. And this is because YouTube has now split up the information and they have given you the ability to see individual content type. So the default is going to be regular videos. These are videos that you film, such as this one that I'm filming right now. I upload to YouTube and I schedule to go out at a different date. This is the information that is there. You can toggle through the different content types at the very top, which is shorts, there's live streams, and there's posts if you have 500 subscribers and the community tab is activated. And again, this information is exactly the same on the mobile studio. If you go right underneath the content tab, you are going to notice it's going to say all, videos, shorts, live, and post. So again, you can toggle through and now get a really deep inside look of different content types to really see which content is performing best on your channel. So again, you can make better data-driven decisions and create a content strategy with your strongest content type. All right, so right under that impressions graph, you're now going to see your audience retention information. And this is the stuff that used to be in the engagement tab, but remember, engagement tab doesn't exist anymore and everything's over in the content tab now. So when reading this graph, it's super important because this is a graph that's going to allow you to make better decisions when it comes to getting your viewers to stay on your video for a longer period of time. So example is to look at your intro and continuous segment tabs to see what you were doing right and why people stayed. Was it the flow? How did you open up? What was the hook? What did you do that really captivated your audience? On the other hand, you want to really study the dips to see, hey, at this point in time, everyone left my video. I need to make sure I don't do that again because the point is to get people to stay from the beginning to the very end. All right, so right below the audience retention information graph, you're now going to see two boxes. There used to be a lot more boxes here, but basically what YouTube has done is condense the information into tabs within these two boxes. All right, so the first box on the left that says how viewers are finding your videos. This is super powerful because it's going to show you where your videos are showing up on the platform, known as your traffic sources. So this is things like search, browse, suggested, or external traffic. But there is also an external traffic tab, and this is really helpful because it shows you more detail of where off platform or off YouTube your videos are being found, such as YouTube search, or maybe a social media platform like Facebook or even Instagram. Again, you really want to know where your audience is coming from so you can continue to promote in the right places. All right, next to external, you're now going to see YouTube searches, and this is probably one of my favorite tabs because it is super powerful and a lot of people don't take advantage of this. But this information is what keywords are being plugged into YouTube search before one of your videos are being found. So somebody typed in lifestyle vlogger into the YouTube search bar and my video came up and then they clicked on it. And that's actually a majority of how this video is being found, which means I need to do more videos like this one around this topic because that's kind of the authority that my channel has. And if you're wondering, I do make a lot of videos for lifestyle vloggers. So if you're looking to start and grow a successful lifestyle vlogging channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. All right, so right next to that is going to be the suggested tab, which are videos that are suggesting your videos, which can be videos that you have or videos that are on other people's channels. And if you're looking to increase your suggested traffic, I highly recommend clicking on those videos that are being placed onto other people's channels, looking at that channel and seeing what topics that channel is creating that you can also create videos around. Just make sure you're not copying them directly. All right, and the last tab there is going to be the playlist tab. And again, this is super powerful information because your channel playlist should be a reflection of what your content pillars are. For example, my content pillars are vlogging tips, how to make money on YouTube, and SEO-based tips. So I can now see which of those 3 playlists are bringing in the most traffic, so I know when I create my content strategy, I can do more topics on my top performing playlist because that is the playlist that is most likely growing my channel based off of how my videos are being found. And the box over to the right is going to be your top performing videos within the last 28 days. And again, this is a really good indicator of what videos are bringing in the most views. So if you're looking to grow your views, you really want to see what the trend is and what topics are being placed here so you can create more follow-up videos around this topic. Because again, YouTube likes to slot channels into authority within a certain topic, so this is kind of what your channel is known for. So if you really want to grow and exponentially faster, make sure you're creating follow-up videos on topics that are actually working in your channel. And again, all of that information is in the new content tab. Again, once you click on the content tab, the default is automatically going to be videos, but shorts and live streams have the exact same information that we just went over. And again, this is super powerful now because if you are a person who's incorporating shorts, which I highly recommend you do because YouTube is favoring shorts right now, then you really want to see what shorts are performing well on your channel. And this will also show you the search terms that are being used to pull up your shorts. So most of you should see the shorts shelf or the shorts feed as your #1 traffic source, but mine is actually YouTube search. And this is a really good way, again, to increase your overall traffic and make sure you're creating videos that not only just get views, but also bring in subscribers and convert those short subscribers into long form viewers, because that's actually one of the hardest things to do right now. Now, the other option is going to be your community posts. So this will show you which posts are performing well by type. So if you do images, or maybe you just do text, or if you do polls, or if you're sharing your videos. So again, you can make better decisions on how to utilize your community posts to really increase your engagement with your viewers. And if you select all, you're not going to see the impressions graph at the very top like you do with the content. You're going to see the impressions funnel though. And this is a really good way to see often YouTube is recommending your channel or your videos to people through like browse or suggested, and also what your CTR is, which is your click-through rate, and what your audience retention is. Also, if you want a full video on how to increase your impressions, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely make that video for you next. All right, and again, the exact same information is on your mobile app. And this is something that is crazy because I remember when the mobile app and the desktop creator studio used to feel so different. But YouTube has really done a good job at making sure that mobile creators can get the same exact analytics and experience to make sure you're making the exact same decisions. Now, there is a slight difference, and that comes to those secret menus I like to talk about in my videos. So if you go back to the videos tabs in your content tab, and you select any of those boxes and you click on see more, it's going to bring up a bigger menu that's going to give you more information and more videos that are working well on your channel. Now, in the mobile app, there is no see more button, but all you need to do is click on one of the boxes and that will go ahead and expand into those secret menus so you can see a full list of videos that are actually working for your channel. And again, the key here is to make sure you're creating follow-up videos and you're following the formulas that actually are working on your channel, so this way you can get more views and more subscribers this year. But I would love to know your thoughts on the new Creator Studio and the combination of the reach and engagement tab being into the new content tab. Let me know if you like it, if you wish that YouTube would just stop making changes. I want to know all the thoughts in the comment section below. And for more simple tips to grow on YouTube, make sure to check out this video next. Now get out there, make some content, and let's grow together.